Justine said softly, I confessed. But it was a lie. I said I was guilty only because I was afraid, I wanted forgiveness. But now the lie hurts me more than anything. The priest kept pressuring me. He said I would go to hell if I did not confess. I was alone. Everyone thought I was evil, so I gave up. And I lied. She started crying. I was afraid you would believe I was a bad person, but I could never do such a terrible thing. Dear William, I will see you again in heaven. Elizabeth cried, Justine, forgive me. I doubted you for a moment. I will tell everyone you are innocent, but you are still going to die. Justine replied calmly, please don't cry for me. Think about heaven, not this cruel world. Elizabeth said angrily, this world is unfair, one person is killed. And another innocent person is punished. They call it justice. But it is not. Justine smiled weakly, please. Don't speak like that. Give me peace. Not more pain. Victor stood in the corner, silent. Inside, he was breaking. I am the real murderer, he thought. I am the cause of all this. Justine walked to him and said, Sir, you don't believe I am guilty, right? Victor could not speak. Elizabeth answered, he knows you are innocent. Justine smiled gently, thank you. That is enough for me. I can die in peace now. She tried to stay strong, but Victor felt something different, a deep pain. That would never leave him, Elizabeth cried in sadness. But her heart was still pure. Victor's heart was full of darkness. They stayed with Justine for hours. When it was time to leave, Elizabeth cried, I wish I could die with you. Justine hugged her and said, goodbye. My dear friend. Live your life. And be happy. As they left, Elizabeth said, I feel better now. Because I know she is innocent. But Victor, you don't understand my pain. Victor thought silently, no one understands my suffering. After Justine died, everything became quiet, too quiet. She was at peace, but I was still alive. My body was alive, but my heart was full of guilt and pain. I could not sleep. I walked alone like a lost soul. I had done something terrible, and I feared worse was coming. Before, I wanted to help people. I wanted to do good, but now everything was destroyed. Instead of peace, I felt only regret, a deep, endless pain. I avoided everyone. Happiness became painful to hear. Only darkness and loneliness gave me comfort. My father saw my pain. He said, Victor, I suffer too. But we must stay strong for those who are still alive. His words were wise, but they could not help me, because my pain was different. I was hiding a terrible secret. We moved to a house near the lake. At night, I went alone on the water. Sometimes I let the boat drift, and I let my thoughts drift too. I often thought about ending my life. To disappear under the water forever, but I stopped, because of Elizabeth, and my family. I could not leave them alone, still. I cried, I wished for peace, but peace never came. I lived in fear, fear that the creature would kill again. I hated the monster. I wanted to destroy him, to take revenge for William and Justine. Our home became a house of sadness. My father grew weak. Elizabeth lost her happiness. She said, the world is cruel now. People look like monsters to me. I listened. In silence, because I knew the truth. I was the real cause. She held my hand and said, Victor. Please be calm. We can still be happy someday. But I could not believe her. My father suggested a journey to the mountains of Chamonix. We left Geneva in August. The weather was beautiful. The mountains were huge and bright. The river roared beside us. Waterfalls crashed down. The world was beautiful, but my heart was not. The next day, we climbed higher. We saw glaciers, snowy peaks, and the mighty Mont Blanc. Sometimes I walked with them, sometimes I stayed behind, lost in my thoughts, lost in my pain. At night, I could not sleep. I stood by the window, watching lightning over the mountains, and listening to the river below. The next day was cloudy, but the weather was calm. We explored the valley and saw beautiful nature. These scenes made me feel a little better. My sadness was still there, but it became calmer. That evening, I felt less sad. I talked with my family more happily. My father was pleased. Elizabeth was very happy. She said, "When you are happy, you make us happy too." The next morning, heavy rain started. Dark clouds covered the mountains. I felt sad again. My old pain returned. I did not want to see my family, so I decided to go alone to the mountain. I wanted to be alone. The path was steep and dangerous. Broken trees were everywhere. Snow and rocks could fall at any time. Even a loud sound could cause danger. I looked at the world below. I thought deeply, why do humans feel so much? Our thoughts bring both joy and pain. Nothing in life stays the same. At noon, I reached the top. I saw a huge glacier. It looked like a frozen ocean. My heart slowly felt lighter. Suddenly, I saw a figure in the distance. It moved very fast. It was not human. It was the creature, the monster I created. I was filled with anger. "Monster!" I shouted, "I will destroy you." But the creature spoke, "Listen to me first." The creature said, "I was good. But now I am alone. Everyone hates me. You created me, so you must help me." He asked me to listen to his story. I followed him. We entered a small hut. The fire was burning. I sat down and listened. I do not clearly remember my beginning. Everything was confused. I could see, hear, feel, and smell. All at once, it was too much. A strong light hurt my eyes. I closed them, then darkness came. When I opened them again, the light returned. I started walking. At first, I was confused, but slowly, I could move freely. I went into the forest. I was hungry and thirsty. I ate berries. I drank water from a stream. Then I slept. When I woke up, it was dark. I felt cold and afraid. I was alone. I did not understand anything. I cried. Then I saw the moon. It was beautiful. I looked at it with wonder. It made me feel calm. Days passed. I began to understand things. I heard birds singing. I tried to copy them, but I could not. One day, I found fire. It gave me warmth. I was happy, but when I touched it, it hurt me. I learned something new. I learned how to use fire. It gave heat and light. It made food taste better. But some food was ruined. Food became hard to find. I was always hungry, so I left the forest. I walked for many days. I found a small hut. An old man was inside. When he saw me, he ran away in fear. I ate his food. I was very tired. I slept on the straw. Later, I went to a village. People saw me. They screamed. They attacked me. I ran away. I found a small hiding place. It was ugly, but safe. I stayed there. Near me, there was a cottage. A young girl lived there. She was kind, but sad. A young man helped her. They worked together. An old man lived with them. He played beautiful music. It made me feel something new, a mix of pain and happiness. I watched them secretly. They were kind to each other. I felt love for the first time, but I could not join them. I was learning, but I was still alone, and the world was afraid of me.